Today we're going to discuss the SWAC football season expectations versus reality. Only the truth, baby.
BC, y'all know who I be the truth. When I speak, sound set you free.
First things up first, Alabama State. A lot of hate's been going their way. It started off, people didn't think they'd win a game. I clowned them, but as late, I see them going 7-5. Very strong out of conference season this year for the mighty Hornets. Yeah, there you go. Hornets. Wouldn't expect that, would you? Trust me, it's coming. Now, on to the very next team, may surprise you. Alcorn State. We never know what to expect with Alcorn because Coach McNair is just either you hate him or you love him. He always starts out slow, ends up very strong. This year, I think they'll win some out-of-conference games that will shock the world. When they do, Alcorn will finish in the top 3 in the West. Yeah, I said it. Top 3 in the West. I don't see him with a losing season. Most of the SWAC schools will step up this year. In fact, Bethune-Cookman University, we called them the best 3-win team last year, or 1 win, or whatever wins they had last year. With the addition of Jalen Jones, they will be very close. Will pull off a lot of upsets this year. They will give Jackson State a scare because Jalen Jones is not Michael Vick. But when you squint during that game, you're going to swear he was Michael Vick. I said last-second touchdown saving tackle by Nugget will win that game for Jackson State. I called it. Prairie View A&M University. This will be a step down for them. And they finally took a step up last year, but with half their team leaving, coach leaving, and the first year for Bo McDowell, they're laying a foundation for next year. When they come back next year, Prairie View would not be the same team they are now. But now, I see them going from 7-5 or 6-5 like they were last year. I see them going to 4 wins. Their out-of-conference schedule is very tough. They will get 1 or 2 of those games. Not much else. Texas Southern. I'm going to be the first one to call this. They will win one of those SBS games. I would hate to say it, but I really do see them beating North Texas. I'll be at the game. It's one of my games of the week. Andrew Body's a good quarterback. But if they get a kick return team, North Texas is very weak in their department. It could be the game of the year for the SWAC. Texas Southern will beat North Texas. That's the reality of that. Now, Alabama A&M. Expectation? 8-3. Reality? 9-2. I think it's going to be a toss-up. They may be in the SWAC championship game this year. Oh, did Coach let something out the bag? They may be in that SWAC title game this year. That's the reality. Especially with everybody they recruited from the transfer portal. You never know who will hit. The other team that may be there, FAMU. I'm calling it now. You can hate me you want to. Get your Twitter fingers ready. Get the hating going on. It's there. FAM or Alabama A&M will be in the SWAC championship game if they only get one loss. Jackson State has a chance to lose either of these two games. They're the only two on the schedule I'm looking at. They have a chance. Now, Mississippi Valley State will have their first winning season in over, feels like an eternity. They will win 6 games this year. And when next year comes out with the new field and practice field, they will be the scariest team to deal with in the state of Mississippi. Valley has the coach and the will and finally gets facilities to win. Now, on that West Division, gets a little iffy. I really do think Grambling will start off slow. Somewhat. I think Grambling's going to beat Arkansas State. I just think so. I think Grambling had a chance to beat Northwestern State. Then they go up in competition. They will lose to Jackson State. I see very few losses on their schedule if they play to ability. I think coming to the last game of the season, the Bayou Classic, the winner will be in the SWAC championship game. Unfortunately for Grambling, I think that winner will be Southern. Oh, yeah. I said it. I think Southern will be in the SWAC championship game. They may even host the damn thing. No, they won't. Because Southern, what else do you need? Better coach, better quarterback, good receivers, better running game, better defensive line. I mean, hell, if you had depth, you may scare LSU. That's how good y'all starting team is. No injuries, he could do it. Jackson State. Jackson State will miss the SWAC championship game. They will have no rematch with SC State. But Jackson State will be in the playoffs this year. Remember, I said that on May 26th. They will be in the playoffs. We'll host a game, and we'll get to semifinals. How long my boy first say? Book it. It's going to happen. Go ahead and hate. It will be there.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. Who you think they carry up? Carry up us. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from
Norfolk State will represent the MEAC. Yeah, I said it. It'll be Norfolk State versus Southern in the Celebration Bowl this year. Odoms gets a chance to actually win the game or playing the game. He's wanted to get there so freaking much. Unfortunately for Coach Odoms and Norfolk, Southern will win the Celebration Bowl this year. May 26, 2022, 2:19 p.m. Central. Norfolk will lose to Southern in the Celebration Bowl. But that's not all I want to talk about. It's one more team. Tennessee State will win the Ohio Valley Conference. It will be a banner year for HBCUs. They will host as well a playoff game. And they will also win said playoff game. 2 HBCUs in the playoffs this year. Two are going to win. One gets a little further, but the process is there. Coach Simmons, as my boy first says, you can book it.